Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.
Better weather, but today you've got to keep an eye on that risk for severe storms. Everywhere shaded in red from southwestern portions of Louisiana along that 49 corridor. We're going to take 10 all the way to San Antonio, out into Del Rio. That risk for severe storms, damaging wind gusts, hail, and an isolated tornado risk can't completely be ruled out. So here's what's going on. We know the atmosphere is a column. As you head into the higher levels of the atmosphere, we have a disturbance or a low pressure system. It's kind of hanging out there. It's not really moving on too quickly, but it is going to begin moving. Now, as it does, we're having this Gulf moisture being pulled in, transported also in the low levels, helping to bring in that moisture, destabilize the atmosphere, and keep those storms organized. What also is happening, though, is as we head up in that atmospheric column, the winds are shifting direction. We call that shear. That's one of the ingredients to enhance that severe threat. So we're seeing multiple ingredients coming together to put this recipe for severe weather right on our menu for today. So San Antonio, you'll notice you've got those storms blasting through. Here's 3 o'clock local time, some pretty strong storms moving along that 35 corridor. Austin, you guys aren't going to miss out on it either. You'll have some of those storms blasting through. Now, by 5 p.m., you'll notice San Antonio, things are clearing out for you. You're not completely done with the rain. You might have a few showers still moving through, but by and large, it's going to be that early afternoon time frame where things are the worst in San Antonio for your Saturday. So Saturday evening looks a little bit better there. Now, Victoria down into Corpus Christi, it's a different story. You'll notice you've got those storms still through the afternoon, but Victoria, you're going to have those storms lasting into the later afternoon and early evening. Corpus Christi tomorrow, though, mostly sunny and mid-80s. So just make it through today, and tomorrow will be much better. At least here, Paul. That's not the story everywhere, though. A little bit more, though, about your weekend, because tomorrow we do have that risk for some severe storms from portions of Colorado through Kansas. You see that here. Now, this could be a little misleading if you did not know exactly the timing of this in, say, Scott City. Because Scott City, you guys are going to be fine most of your day on Sunday. It's really late Sunday evening into the nighttime hours when you see that chance for storms ramping back up. So here's what it's looking like. Those storms rolling off the higher elevations of the Rockies through the Front Range, blasting down that 70 corridor for the later part of your Sunday. Goodland, you're getting in on this by 8 p.m. Scott City, Dodge City, it's going to be kind of an overnight type of thing. And you could have some damaging wind gusts and some hail with those storms. Now, we're going to carry that over into Monday, that messy weather. You'll notice it says Monday p.m. because it's going to be later in the day on Monday into Monday night for places like Indianapolis, down into Louisville, Springfield. You guys are getting in on that, as well as Branson and Little Rock. All modes of severe weather are possible with that on Monday, so you want to make sure you have some way to get those alerts. Here's what's going on. At the surface, we've got a low pressure system developing. Low equals lousy. That means we're going to have some bad weather. Plenty of moisture to work with, some heavy rain in the warm sector of this system, and we have that support from the lower level flow with that moisture as well, Paul. So the ingredients coming together for more severe weather. We're going to need it today.
Yeah, that's mainly Texas, where the rain continues to come down. Life-threatening rain is a possibility as more flood threats continue to creep up as we head throughout your weekend.
Yeah, now we are starting to see things calm down across the Northeast. You don't have those gusty winds like you had yesterday. 66-mile-per-hour wind gusts in portions of the Northeast yesterday, and hot. We are going to have one of those Sundays where we have to plan around the weather to get through Sunday Fun Day in. And in some places, your Sunday Fun Day. Here's why, guys. We've got the risk for severe storms. That 55 corridor down through Jackson, you're going to be dealing with some of those storms along I-10. If for some reason you were driving, say, New Orleans to Lake Charles, you would be dealing with rounds of storms tomorrow. It would not be a fun drive. So let's time it out for you. Starting you overnight tonight, a few showers crossing southern Louisiana. But watch what happens as we start to head into Sunday morning. Places like Baton Rouge, you're going to have that line of storms knocking on your door. Macomb by Sunday, 7 a.m. So this is why you got to know what's happening happening with the weather. Let's say it's 6:30, you're on your morning jog, you're 3 miles from home, and then all of a sudden we've got storms like this blasting through. That's not what you want to be caught out in, so you got to plan around it. This is what we're going to see as we head through the later morning hours. Rounds of rain, especially for Baton Rouge, New Orleans. Eventually that moves through, blasting along that 10 corridor into Biloxi, into Gulfport, as well across Mobile Bay. Eventually, as we head through the later part of your Sunday and into early Monday, a place like Jackson, you'll notice you'll have a few showers around overnight tonight, but the main event by and large will be as we head through your later Sunday morning hours. Here's 9 a.m. You're perfectly enthralled in that moderate rain, some areas of heavier rain, some stronger storms there from Maggie up into Yazoo City, Brookhaven. You guys are getting in on it as well. And Sunday by lunchtime, we're still seeing rounds of those showers and storms. It does begin to clear out as we head into Sunday evening. Another place that's going to get some of this action, that's going to be Memphis. Paul.